Hello, everyone. God damn it, couldn't break the tradition. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships, and this is the Danger Zone round. Both of these guys have lost one and won one, so winner goes through to the group stages. Loser goes home. Sits in the corner and thinks about what they've done. We have WillShoebox and his Norse versus Maniehl and his Dark Elves. And talking about thinking what you've done, this would normally be me going, oh, hey, Maniehl must have been diced because there's no way he should be in the Danger Zone round. He's a good player. Except he's brought possibly the worst Dark Elf team I've ever seen put together. One blodger. Absolute rubbish team. The Norse, however, put together a reasonably strong team. Instead of stacking on one of the Valks, they've stacked on the Ulf. They've done like the same as the Europeans. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are we doing? Is this an why are we doing this? Why wouldn't you just be on the LOS and take diagonal blocks and get more blocks? Is this like you've heard that like setting up against a blitz is good, but you don't know how to do it? Because this isn't it. I can assure you, this is not it. Okay, so just in case anyone wanders in from anywhere and thinks that this is setting up against a blitz, the best way to set up against a blitz here would be take this guy out of the LOS, do chevrons here and chevrons here. So we've got the two chevrons locked in with the strength 4 on the outside at the back. And then because we can take him out, you can move him over, preferably put the strength 4 there, stand this guy next to him, and then do chevrons here as well. Probably with the wrestle on the outside at the back. The witch is all the way over there. You can probably just put the guard there and the wrestle there. The witch is not going to surf from over there. So you could probably put the guard there, the wrestle there, and then these two here and here, him there. Then you can block diagonally, get all the blocks you want, and you're completely safe from a blitz, and you still have a player back. Pretty easy to do. You can obviously, like, you know, replay the video and use BB Pusher or something to put those players in. But this is just nonsense. Like, it's just pointless, isn't it? If you get blitzed on here, like, if you get blitzed on here, this guy or this guy are not holding anything down, are they? Like, this entire area will have elves under it. The ball could be here, and all you got to do is blitz him, and you've got a cage. You've got a literal cage with an elf in it with your ball. Like, it's insane to think that this is safe. So, of course, straight Kaz on the LOS. Your reward for setting up like an absolute pleb is to just immediately Kaz someone. Oh, yeah, I should also say, because I got to get the UI up, Maniehl, with this terrible team, also doesn't have an Apo. He's decided to go with 5 rerolls and no bench. It's genuinely one of the worst teams I've ever seen put together. Safe moves a little bit later. Not going to blitz first. We'll just go for the pickup. Why not? And we're not going to blitz at all. Why would we blitz? Everyone seems like they're in the best squares. No notes, completely and utterly normal, and not at all leaving like a blitz on him and a dodge through here to come and base the ball and just be annoying and stuff. No notes whatsoever. Easiest. Of course, 1 in 9's the blitz. Just amazing. We're going to full X cage it, aren't we? Hang on. I need a minute to find out where the hell WillShoebox came from. He's American. Okay. That explains it. Okay, we can surf here. If you wanted to, we could surf here. It makes it a little bit harder if you can't roll a POW. Why are we blocking forward, man? I don't know what's going on here at all. Even Maniehl is playing terribly. Safe moves later. Blocking forwards on a POW, it's irrelevant. There goes one of his 5 rerolls. God damn, I'm sorry about the coughing. I haven't been able to get rid of my cough. It's the most annoying symptom. Blitzing him to push into another block. Oh. Okay, pushing him into another block. Fair enough, at least his armor 7. Gets a stun because of the armor 7, so... And there's another Kaz. Just completely mighty blowless Kaz. Eating 2 now. This is just going to be another dice in, isn't it? Maniehl's just going to go home to a shitty dice in, and I'm going to be miserable. There's just nothing you can do here, is there? Just absolutely nothing. Not even getting a POW. I don't even know if has he rolled a POW? No, there's a guy on the floor. He must have rolled a POW at some point, I guess. Just absolutely miserable dicing. Miserable dicing. And a stun as well. What an absolute disaster. Just blitzes straight into the witch, gets a full pow. And a stun. I don't know why this guy's out here. Guess it's not going to matter. I was going to foul the witch, I think. And another stun, that's GG. Alright, well, there we go. No point in analysis here. Nobody's any good, and it's a complete pointless dicing. We'll see how it goes on the Dark Elves offense. Another dub skull. Well, another snake, not a dub skull. No armor breaks on these hits at all. And failed another dodge. Snaked another dodge. Just a complete and total dicing. Full power on the blodger. First action. And another one. No armor break at least. Not that it's going to matter. Oh, we're fouling. No, we're not, because he's... Another armor break. Nothing you do here. Guess he goes for the red dice, if he even bothers. Is he even worth it? Probably not. Why are we even doing that? I mean, it would have worked, but he magnetans the catch anyway. So he doesn't even have to 1 in 9 the pickup. Oh my god. It was a terrible play from everyone involved. I mean, it's not... Maniehl doesn't have much choice. His team is just so bad. I couldn't do anything with this team. It's crap. If someone would have to pay me to play this team. If someone gave me Maniehl's team and his ticket in the World Cup, I would just give it to someone else. I just wouldn't even want the, like, you know... the slight likelihood. How has he only got 1 reroll? Like, how has he only got 1 reroll? He had 5 rerolls. He snaked everything. Solid defense. I don't... Has he even set up to 1 turn? I don't think he's set up to 1 turn. Don't know what's happening. Not that it matters, because he got a solid defense. But I don't think he'd set up to 1 turn. Like the Norse... What had the Norse done? The Norse had basically set up for him to, like... Didn't split, had like 2 together. Easiest 1 turn, and now he has to put up with this. I mean, he gets to blitz him, which is fun. Oh, no, first we're just going to block these guys. Nothing. Doesn't hurt the guard that he jammed in. Nothing. Nothing. Will he hurt the guard that he jammed in for no reason? Yes. But he burns the apple. He burns the apple, he says, and then he doesn't. He just eats it. Why would you want that guard? Holy shit. Just ate that. Guards, 10 a penny. Who needs them? Stun. He's going to need removals, not stuns. Just to stun again. Well, he avoided the snake. Why are you there instead of there? Why are you making flat shapes against strength 4 guards? He's got a pig on. He could have lost a pig by exposing him immediately. Casual 1 in 9. Why are you hitting with... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. No removal. Wait, what? Why are we not... Maniehl? Maniehl, mate, you've forgotten to blitz. Not to tell you, but like, you put an assist in to do your blitz. You've forgotten to actually do the blitz. Well, okay. Wait, how do you know I'm stream decking, basic? And there he goes. The assist that he put in for no blitz gets cast. Wait, where do you blitz in? Oh. Just blockless blitz in. Of course you are. Burn in a reroll. Why wouldn't you? That's... Why have you done that? Everyone's just dodging away, are they? Good job. Why didn't he stay there? Oh, you already moved there. Okay. I don't know what he's doing, basically. This is just nonsense now. I don't know if Maniehl just stopped caring because his team is shit. Because he's been diced. Like, again, there's just no analysis to be done here. Everything's so bad. Full power on the blodger immediately. Just immediately. Has a dirty player fouled with a pig? Instantly 1 in 9. Is he going to score? This looks like he's going to score with a double rush 3+ handoff. Oh god, he's going to throw a pass to the end zone. That's worse. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is just nonsense at this point. We're an absolute pile of dog shit. Why accept your tickets? Like I said, I don't like, but this is just messing about. Like, Maniehl's a good player. This is just fucking about. You took the place of someone who could have qualified. Why? Another full power on the blodger. Every single time so far. Maniehl's a good player, yeah. Morning, DK. There you go, his name's in that crowd. Look at that crowd of names. Good luck with that, DK. Hope it works out for you. One was my alt account, and I just changed it to my real name so people would know it was me. On Blood Bowl 2, you were allowed 3 accounts. My original account is the one I learned on, so I wanted to see how good I was at the time. He just red dice double full pow the Dodger. That's incredible. Wacky. Used all of his rerolls to force him to roll a 2+. A literal 2+. Oh, he rolled a 2. There we go. Ugh. I'm sorry for people on YouTube. This game's pointless. Absolutely pointless. It's just in the VOD for the sake of completeness. What even is this? It's trying to one turn. Wait, what? He's not trying to one turn. He just took a pow instead of a push. No, I got plenty to do, basic, thankfully. For the record, by the way, this was doable as a one turn, right? So, say... Oh, am I mad? I thought that was a push. So, say that was a push. He goes there. Then he takes this block. And pushes him to there. Straight down to create this square shape. Then this, he takes this block and blocks him straight over. And then she takes a block. There's a push into the hole. And then there's a 3 people here, right? So you take the next one, which hits him, which hits him, which sidesteps him to the middle, and he can score. It's quite a clever one turn. Which is what I mean by Maniehl. Can anyone see that one turn? Like, that's quite clever. It starts with a 5+ because he hasn't got enough people. But it's quite a clever one turn to do against this setup with this team. So imagine you had another player to go and base the pig. Then this is a 2 dice block, right? So this comes down... I'll put it on BB Pusher, in fact. Let's make something out of this game, shall we? So it doesn't matter who any of these players are. Let's make them all Linos. So this is the setup, and it's not an uncommon one, is it? It's basic chevrons. So if you're running low on players here, and you got a sidestepper like he has, So this guy has sidestep. Actually, let me dump him out the way. I'll put an assassin there so we know what the deal is. The assassin has sidestep. So this one comes around here, tags whoever's there. This is a 2 dice block. Oh, wait. Wait, this is 10 players. That's not right. I've put one too many players in here. There we go. We'll ignore that he exists. Just dump him off the screen. So you're running low on players, which is standard, right? You got 9 players. So we take this block. We block into the sidestepper who comes up there. So now you got these two here. Now when you take this block, he goes there. And now when you take this block, he goes there. Now you block him into there. And you stay. And now when the witch hits, you can frenzy to there. And because you're going sideways and you've created this nice block square, you can push up into the Norse, even if it's on the floor, even if you rolled a POW, and then hit your own player to there. 12, 11, 10, 9. Your blitzer can now score. You just got to go and give him the ball. Quite nice, isn't it? Cheeky little one turn. You do need a sidestepper, yeah. It's only possible with the knockdown at certain places. So for the first couple of blocks, no. I mean, he could have re-rolled. He didn't re-roll because it was too early in the format. We don't even need all these players. We could do this with 8. Don't think you need the other one, do you? Let's pretend he's gone as well. I think you can do it with just these. So this comes here and bases. So this has to be a push. Ah, no, wait, you need the player to be... That's why you needed the player there. For this T-shape. So that has to be a push, obviously. And so does this one. So the first two are pushes. But this can be a POW. And in fact, it's better to be a POW, except for the fact that you might remove. If you remove, you're going to have to make a dodge. And you follow, because you need this line here. This can be a POW. But again, can't remove. And then this can be a push. This has to be a push, but this can be a POW. Yeah, if any of these are POW, you can fill with this extra player that he didn't have. I've given him this extra player because he's been diced. He's had 3 removals and no bench. So this is a 9-man one against chevrons. But it's making use of the chevron shape, right? It's nice. It's making use of this guy being there. As making use of the chevron shape. And it gets your player into a great position. Because if this was a POW, he's completely open. Doesn't have to make any dodges. Doesn't have to catch in a tackle zone. Like it's amazing. It's perfect, right? So there you go. So it's set up for a really nice little one turn here. So he doesn't re-roll this. Oh, wait. Oh, he doesn't got a re-roll. I'm talking bollocks. He doesn't re-roll this, but he hasn't got a re-roll. So this needed to be a push. My bad. I thought he had a re-roll. So he can only get one extra push. He could try to dodge in there. He could try the 4+ to dodge in there. And it still works. Does this still work? Hang on. I don't know. Hang on. No, because he needs 2 more pushes. So he didn't get this one. So he needs to do something else about it. So if he dodges in there and he fills that gap. Yeah, he can't. He needs both of these filled for the witch. He could do it by 3-2 here and fill in with the runner and handing off the ball in 2 tackle zones. Like if this was to win €2,000 and it was turn 23 or whatever, that's how you do it, right? You can dodge through here and hand off in the tackle zones and then go and fill this square and use the witch and fill this square and then use the witch into him, into him, into him, and then another block to chain him for. Like it's possible still with a bunch of 3s and 4s and things. Oh no, wait, hang on. You could do it. Okay, no, you can do it. 4+ in there, fill their gap, and then block with him here. And chain for that one. And then do the witch block. Still works. So you can still do it. You can go here and here, and then he gives you the next block to the square. And then the witch can do the witch block. He could never follow. He couldn't follow before. Has to stay there to be an assist anyway. Oh, was he? Could he have done? Hang on. Could he have done it that way? That gives him the to there. Hang on. He might have been able to do it still. So he filled this square and took the push. Look, took the push on purpose. So now he's going to go here, push, and then there push and chain up. And then he's going to come in with the runner to fill this square and hand off in the tackle zones and fill this square. Well, the rich will be there. And then this block here gives him another chain. So I think he could still have done it. And he was still trying. This is what I mean, right? Maniehl's the level of player that can do this. Like, it's not. This is not nothing, this. Like, I'm not the best one-turner in the world, right? But... So, just because he's doing the one turn that I could see doesn't mean anything. But it's definitely a complicated one turn that most people can't do. What is he doing? Why is he... Why is he desperately trying to win 3-0? So weird. Desperately trying to win 3-0, but blitzes without block. What a plum. Snaked. Could have chained forward. Could have chained forward and picked up the ball and given it to her because she's got catch. Just saying. Fell on her ass. Well, there we go. We got something out of it. We got a little cheeky one turn. And at least some proof that what I'm saying is not mental, right? That Maniehl is at the very least a competent player. It'd be hard to guess from this game, but I just don't think his heart was in it at this point. His team is absolute garbage. He's made a horrendous error picking this team. And now he's out. And the group stages is worse for it. We've lost a number of people who would have made the group stages better. Quality-wise, skill-wise. And, yeah, bit sad. Anyway, we'll see WillShoebox in the group stages. And Maniehl goes home, and we will see you all next time.